There is GY6 engine for my future UGV, both armed and armored. Of course, legally armed and armored. We are at City Tank channel and we are testing today our armor plate. There is CZ, P226, Mystery Aragon and 22 long rifle. Two shotguns, actually 12 gauge with buckshot and two bullets, Brannicke and some experimental we'll test today. Quasi-rifled shotgun with 366 TK. Let us first take dimensions of the box. 46 centimeters by 67 centimeters and 28 centimeters tall. So the engine is opened. Let's first take the dimensions, because my project is very sensitive of them. The bigger the dimensions, the heavier the total weight of the UGV. The length of the engine is 61. The width with all the levers is 53, with kick folded 46, or without levers it's just 40. Of course I will remove the kickstarter and I'll cut the gear shifter. The engine is 25 centimeters tall. As for cooler, it's 15 in diameter. As for frame fixing holes, we've got such dimensions. This hole diameter is 1 centimeter, this 1.8 centimeters, and 1.5 for this. This hole thickness is 2 centimeters and distance between them is 12.5 centimeters. This one is 1.7 centimeter thick both, and distance is 6 centimeters plus between them. Distance between these forwarding fixing holes and rear fixing holes from the centers of diameters is just 30 centimeters. As for supply kit, it's carburetor assembly inside the separate box, oil cooled radiator with tubes and fixing screws, and separately CPU with sparking assembly. Next time I will visit the metal market, which is placed 80 kilometers away, to buy an ancient Soviet artifact which is called rear speed reduction box, actually rear axle, to connect it to this gear by the chain. This is City Tank channel and I am still making my UGV, both legally armed and armored. There is my rear axle from obsolete Soviet tricycle I've bought on the metal market. Урал тоже здесь есть. Не одни муравьи. Целиком. Да я не пойму, 64-ка что ли, или 72-ка. So this way I will connect my rear speed reduction box to the engine. I will apply a gear and a chain this way. So rear speed is not turning without a hammerhead. It's not needed because I've got rear speed on this gearbox. I also install common subframe from these points 1, 2, 3, 4, connecting the engine to the rear speed reduction box. I'm still making my UGV both legally armed and armored. Today I will remove the Kickstarter with 8mm wrench and will cut the gear shifter with this saw and will remove this bull tail. One little note, guys, not to cut these wires while cutting the gear shifter. I will put it into the rear position and now I will have access to cut it properly. So I cut the shifter and changing positions. Very nice, it's okay for me. One more step for today. I have already told you that dimensions is very necessary for my project, and that's why I'll cut that tubes on the reduction box with this saw. Reduction box has aluminum body, that's why it was very easy to cut it with this saw. That's all for today. Next time I will show you the process of subframe making. While working I received such a Popeye smoking tube. Today channel, I'm still making my UGV legally armed and armored. This is my frame I made today to fix the engine inside the hull. It's made from 20 by 20 square pipes. I first supposed to make it more flat to have cross section of these tubes one inside the others, but welder described me that it's wrong. The frame will fold and break, so I decided to make it this way. I will fix it. I will apply it to the engine this way, so you see the lugs. I will weld extra lugs at 8 places on the engine and on the rear speed reduction box. I will have to remove this lever, I suppose. So see you next time, see the next videos.